All right, fellas. So this Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. How do you guys feel being in? Because we committed to when you started last week. We said starting this week we're doing this 7 days a 7 days a week.
But why we said that? Because we need the visibility, right?
Visibility,
So
visibility.
5 days out of seven is not enough. If there's 7 days, why would we not do it seven
That's right.
days?
That's right.
Because Amazon is not stopping because it's the weekend. You see,
And
the
they're delivering
Coca
on
Cola
weekend.
is
They're
not
doing it
stopping. Apple is open. Why are we
always.
closed? Why are we not trying to do our
Well,
thing?
we're not close. It's just that you like to dig on your
But what are
weekends,
we doing on the weekends?
and
We're doing
Mike loves to
customer service.
play golf. And well, I come in the office.
No, you're playing
I ain't playing
at
nothing.
home.
I ain't playing nothing.
You're baking pies. Okay, so the topic is
Visibility, visibility, visibility.
visibility, and that's why we're here on a
Are
Sunday
we?
and a Saturday and a Monday and a Tuesday and any day of the week because you need to be doing this all the time.
But I
So
thought, ain't we talking too much about visibility? I
no,
feel
you
like
can't talk too much.
we're always talking about visibility.
Someone that just that I hadn't seen in a while just came in just a few minutes ago before we started,
Yeah,
and then he's like, "Hey, what's all this stuff? What's going on here?" And I said, "Well, this is 2022. This is what you need to be doing.
this is our
If
world.
you're not doing this,
You're out.
just get out of the business,
You're out.
or you're slowly being pushed out. You just don't know it yet.
Well said.
So enjoy your Saturday with that thought." It's not rocket science, but let's talk about visibility because Mike, you have a completely different approach to visibility.
I don't have
Oh,
a different approach to visibility. We're talking
He
about
just does
different.
it
We're
differently.
talking about different kinds of visibility because we always talk about visibility.
but
But
what
I
does
think,
it mean? I mean, it's a
well, meaning that
conceptual
we
word,
can
it's a
we can break
spiritual
it
word.
down into many different sectors.
But what does it mean?
Well, I think personally that visibility means for you to be able to be in other people's minds more often
Okay.
than not.
Okay. Fair enough.
But how does one watching this that's in real estate, that's a real estate broker or a mortgage
Or
broker,
just
how
or a
does
business owner.
one use this, what you just said, to grow or build their business?
Well, first of all, he's got to sit down, figure out who his target market is, and once he's got figured that out, then I guess he'd be able to find out what channels are available to make his message go
Yeah, but
across.
I think
Uh,
everybody understands that. Why not just start with the budget? Well, my budget is $3,000. Why not do that?
You can. I mean, you can, but you would say that it's called backwards, right? Because you would say, well, you need to have your plan first. But some other people are going to say, well, I need my budget first because certain
Yeah, but
companies.
that's the biggest mistake.
Some companies have an allocated budget for advertising.
Yeah, but it's not based on what they think
It's
because of
based
the
on the
It's
plan.
financial.
based on their
It's
revenues and their
no,
No,
finances.
no,
it's
it's not
based
an
on the plan.
emotion, Mike.
It's based on the plan.
You're talking about it as if it's an emotion. I feel like I shouldn't spend more than 3,000, so that's going to be my budget.
No, 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 not like that. What I mean is
It's
that
a means to an end.
it's a means to an end, but any entity is going to allocate a certain amount of money,
Before starting or before even thinking of of an amount of money,
right?
there's a marketing team that's thinking of or
It depends.
that will say
If you're building the ground up, depending on you. First of all, if you start
even
any kind of business,
even better.
any kind of business that you start, including you going into real estate,
Yeah.
you have to have money because you can't do your course without it.
we
No,
work.
before
Right.
that you need to have a plan. You
Even
need
if you have a
you
plan,
need a
I'm going to
strategy.
be a
You need a
broker.
Guys,
strategy. You need a
big
strategy.
businesses,
Yeah.
any successful big businesses, they lose money for 20 years straight.
Right.
Why?
Well,
Because they're not saying, like you said, sorry, I mean, it wasn't a question. No, I
Yeah.
was going to
It was
answer.
rhetorical.
They said we need to get visibility. We need the market to know about our product and our service.
Well, that's what we work in.
Then they're gonna say, well, who's the audience? How do we get in front of them? How much will that cost? $72 million a year. Okay, let's go get that money. Let's go borrow it, and let's do the 72 million every year. Now they go into debt for 20 years. They owe 5 billion, $100 trillion,
Right. Exactly. So you
and
knew
then
that you.
one day they get the return now and they start making profit, but it takes time. So this is, I'm happy that you said the 3,000 budget thing. You didn't, I did, because it's not the way to do it. It's the first, how do I get in front of the market
That's it.
that I'm looking for?
The first time I opened the business, the first time,
First time.
The first time. I was with somebody and I said, you know what? I got some money aside. Why don't we open a business? We didn't know what we were going to open, but we said, let's just open a business. So we said, okay, we've got $10,000. And we started searching on all kinds of ideas of how to make this $10,000 become more. So by doing that exercise, it's like you're always working on a budget. I want to become a real estate agent. If I don't have,
But you restrain yourself. You
You
restrain
restrain yourself
yourself
how?
to. You restrain yourself to. Wait a minute. I only gonna do business. I'm gonna build my business around that limited amount of money.
yeah, but don't forget.
Instead of saying,
at that time,
I have the
at
dr-
that,
I
ti-
have
at
this-
that time, it was a different time. At that time, I didn't have like all kinds of people that I knew
Yeah.
that I could
Yeah, but
go
Mike,
raise funds.
Just
and do all
answer me
kinds of
this:
stuff.
was it was it the way to do it? Was it a good idea?
At the end
or-
of the day, no, because you make money with other people's money.
well, that's
Now
another
I know
topic.
That's
that.
another
completely.
topic. I think.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's go into the condo project.
Yes. So
Video?
Amazing Condo project that we so Mellow Group is officially in new constructions. So Amazing Condo project in Ansik. We're gonna play that little video. If you want that exclusive project to Mellow Group brokers or members. If ever you want any more information into how to become a broker from our group or becoming a member, a link will be shared in this video. So go ahead.
Yes, I'm working
So-
on it.
So while this was playing, so Amazing project again. If ever you want any more information or you want to be a member or a broker from Mellow Group, just send us information. Send us your contact information. You can a link of this project will be shared below this video. So we had a question during the video. Go ahead,
Yes.
Tina.
Yes,
We have 2 minutes,
so-
guys. 2
so
minutes.
Charlotte from Quebec City is asking, at what point would you start trading off quality over quantity?
Thank you, Charlotte, for your question. So when do we trade off quality?
I
over
think once you
quantity?
have the momentum, our time is up. Once you have the momentum of quantity,
Yes.
then you go into quality. But that takes a long time, by the way. It's not like 1 month or 2 days, and it's get that muscle of quantity output, and then only then. So that's why I never talk about quality, because I don't even think we're at that stage yet. Although we've got the momentum of it
Yes.
now, because it's
How
been
long did you wait before getting a luxury car?
That's a good question, because we were just talking
We were
about
talking
that
about it
earlier.
Yeah.
Well, now I have a very nice car, but I'm 45 years old. I sacrificed a lot for a long
Yeah, but I
time.
always told you, everything you done or you
But you
are.
can't speed it up, though. That's
No,
the
but
problem.
no, that's not true.
You can't.
That's
So
not true.
what I'm asking you,
Because I
Yeah.
started
your
everything
first
quicker.
luxury car, you were how old when you
Well,
bought it?
define luxury car
Well,
here,
what's
because
a luxury car to you? Okay, let's
I
say
had.
an upscale vehicle.
Well, what's upscale?
I don't
Again,
know.
I
Okay,
mean,
a 3 Series would be considered upscale pertaining
well,
to
see, I made a mistake, and so, but we don't have time to go into that. But I was well, how old was I? I don't remember. 27, maybe 26. I got a 330 BMW, and I thought I had made it, but that was a mistake, because I should have not spent that kind
kind
of
of
money
money
on
on
that
this.
car at that time, at that age. I should have kept reinvesting into my business,
You know
which
what?
I didn't do.
You needed to do it in order for you to learn.
Then I got an M3, which I woke up. I had the M3 for a year, 2. I don't remember. And then I said, no, this is dumb. I got to get rid of this, because I want
You're burning.
I
You're-
want the Rolls Royce. I want the net worth.
So
I
what
want.
happened after the M3?
You wanted the Maybach.
I got rid of the M3. I went and I got a secondhand car,
Which was what?
which was no. I got rid of my car and we used the X3, which was an old X3 secondhand car that
Yeah.
my ex-wife had, and we shared the car. So she used to drive me because I said, I'm going to take the hit and I'm going to do the sack. It's true. So I did that for a few years. Then we got divorced.
She was tired of driving your.
no, not because of the car, but I kept the X3, which was a piece of crap thing. I had issues all the time, but it doesn't matter. I had it for a few more years before I then got another car. But this is all. I think I was 40 by the time I got something relatively nice. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. But only now do I have a much nicer or more expensive vehicle. But there was a lot of
I'm
sacrifice.
surprised that you say that actually, because
We don't have much time though, Mike.
Yeah,
This
I'm-
could,
you
this
got
could be
30
another
seconds. The
topic.
the reason
but-
why I'm surprised you say that is because you just do the do and then you deal with it after. And for me, my first luxury car I got when I was like 19, and I didn't care how much it cost, and I just continued driving upscale all the way through. I didn't drive crappy cars because I didn't want them. So if I wanted to keep driving that, I'd have to work harder to make sure
Yeah.
that I could keep that style.
Well, I like
that.
that. I like
It's
that
a-
mindset, but
it's
I think
interesting.
it's not the brightest of things to go and put necessarily a lot of money into a
Material
car.
It's not because it's materialistic, it's because
Or
it's a
a watch.
depreciating asset. It's a depreciating
No, but it's
asset.
not an asset.
Well, it's depreciating. Regardless of which, it's still considered an asset. At the end of the day, if you can sell it for money. But I mean, it's depreciating as opposed to if you would have put it into, let's say, real estate or something like that, that would have appreciated over time and got you a better return.
Yeah. So sorry,
All right.
we gotta speed it up.
So,
Let's end with the little contest.
Let's end with the little
It's
contest.
not a little contest. I don't know. Why I'm saying this.
$10,000 of product. Go ahead, Steven, and we'll see you tomorrow, Sunday.
You want to win $10,000 worth of Apple products? It's simple. Stay tuned for the 100th episode of The Growth Show. For every like, share, comment, and subscription, you get an extra entry to our contest.